According to Valdosta, the definition of motivation is an internal state or condition, sometimes described as a need, desire, or want that serves to activate or energize our behavior and give it direction. Before the psychologist Abraham Maslow came along, researchers just generally focused on separate categories to explain motivation, such as our biology, that we want to achieve, like our achievements, or the power that motivation can give us to accomplish other things, to explain motivation in itself. But Maslow, he took a different approach to explain motivation by bringing the emphasis to the development of one's full potential. And by one's full potential, that means that the feeling of that we just want to accomplish things with our lives and feel important, which is basically what his main theory is. So in this speech, I'll be talking about the 5 stages of Maslow's hierarchy of needs that is used to explain how our motivation works and how we reach that full potential. And then I'll be talking about how his hierarchy can be incorporated with giving our speeches. So, as I was saying before, Maslow's basic theory was that we just, as humans, are trying to become this idea of becoming self-actualized and just getting to our full potential by feeling accomplished with our lives, and actually like that we've done something and that brought meaning to our lives and helped improve the society or community that we live in. So the first stage of his hierarchy is the physiological stage, which is just the basic essential needs in order just to survive, which is just having clothes on our backs, food, warmth, shelter, and then once we've reached that, then we can reach the next stage, which is the safety aspects, which is just we are looking for external factors that make life more comfortable for us, and that can be having security, being in a good community, living in a steady wage, steady job, being able to keep ourselves afloat. And then after we achieve that is the social part, where people can only care about others after we have taken care of ourselves. So in order to reach the social part, in order to gain friends, we need to complete each stage before that, all lower stages. And then once we gain that, we start feeling more self-confident with ourselves and feeling that we are actually a valuable member to our society that we live in, which that is the 4th stage of the self-esteem part. Then we get to the self-actualization, where we become less concerned with other people's opinions, and we are just at peace and harmony with all of our aspects of life. So how can we incorporate this with our actual speeches? When we are giving our speeches, we want to target these higher level, and I'll show you an example of diagram of this higher level. So this is his hierarchy. This is the physiological, all the way up to the self-actualization. And so we want to target those higher level ones. And in doing so, we will get more listeners successfully engage with our speech by essentially manipulating our speech to make people feel like they are important and like they matter, and that they're that it's relevant to them, and that they can take this and use it. So, in conclusion, I've told you about the 5 stages of Maslow's hierarchy: the physiological, safety, social part, self-esteem, and then becoming finally self-actualized, reaching our full potential. And then I've also talked about how we can incorporate this speech by targeting those higher levels of social needs. Thank you.